say, all bad things happen at night. Here we go. Look at this. And I'll be honest, it's a little cute when you look at it from the front. It looks like a shark. But savage! Nice and quiet. You know? I got a little present in the back. I think you guys might want. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Doing fine, man. Thanks for staying all the way here.
Most definitely.
I think the best thing would be if you turned around and you unloaded like right there. But yeah. Or just going backwards. Just go straight ahead and pull in. So how was the drive?
Awesome.
Good.
It drives like a Cadillac.
What's it making like horsepower and torque on?
On stage 5 tune, I'm at about 1,200 horsepower and about 1,400 pounds torque.
Perfect.
Right. So you're not having envy. That's having envy of you.
I yanked the transmission out. Dude, this kid ruined me. Diffs are done, transfer case, transmission, air ride suspension.
But now you can pull this apartment complex off its foundation.
Well,
Right.
they showed me some other guy on YouTube that actually pulled a house down with pretty much the setup we have.
Probably whistling diesel.
That's it.
Oh my God.
You know what they say, all bad things happen at night.
Uh-huh.
Here we go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Here we go. This is Sean.
105.
Sean from Bavarian Motorsport. These guys finished up. There were a couple things that needed to be done on this car prior to it being delivered to me. Big thanks to you. Brought this thing down from Jacksonville today. And today is a Thursday with notice of 12 hours ago that please bring it.
Well, here, it gets even better. I was sitting in my motor coach at Rolex in Daytona, and I get a phone call that you were finally flying up, and if I could get back to look at the car. So when you were at the dealership, I was actually coming back from Rolex, and it was not planned at all. But I can't complain. You know, leave Rolex to come play with Lambos, and not to mention, we have 2 of them sitting. We had SV and then yours. So it was been a lot of fun this week. We've had a lot of fun playing with Lambos, and it was an honor to do this for you. And I'm glad that we were able to do what Bavarian Rennsport does, and that's do things quick, efficient, and on time. Do you think you could drive one over 100,000 miles?
Absolutely.
That would be a
I already
good
have
documented video.
22,000 on my
The
SVJ.
Huracans. What was Houston's number? 280, 300,
it's got
something
almost
stupid on the
300,000 on
Huracan.
That's beautiful.
Like,
But I mean, they're indestructible if you replace the temperature probes, the tires, and do oil changes. You don't have to do anything with these things. They just last.
It's like a good woman. If you maintain her right, she's going to take care of you.
you don't crack babies. This is my new Aventador, and I wanted to give backstory on it and just an overview as to why I bought this thing, and just a little walk around of it, just show you all the different pieces on it. So, first things first, 2013 Lamborghini Aventador Coupe, Monterey blue. It was an ad personam color, and it's also got Alcantara or suede inserts, blue stitching. The window on this thing was very high, like $451,000, but it is just, it's stunning. First time I ever drove an Aventador for more than like 3 minutes, I drove one and I said to myself, yep, I'm gonna have one of these, but it wasn't gonna be one of the things where I was gonna get rid of my Mercy to have an Aventador, because they are so different, so different. This is the car you take on a rally that's reliable. The Mercy is the one that goes on weekend drives, little weekend rallies for cars and coffee, stuff like that. And it just makes everyone giggle and laugh and smile, and then it goes away. But this is the car that you could take on like Gold Rush, because it'll be reliable enough. This is probably the most controversial thing on here. And it's a little teeny wing. I think it's a Vorsteiner wing, I think. You know, it's polished carbon or gloss carbon. And it comes up with the standard wing, which most people think is absolutely stupid, but I think it's just comical and perfect. You know, Lamborghini's way of making a car more extreme is just adding more vents, it seems like. Bigger, wider, lower, louder, more vents. More vents, more wings. And this is like quintessential, just stupid. Like this doesn't help at all. In fact, it actually makes it a lot worse to drive, because this does come up while you're driving after I think it's like 40 or 50 miles an hour. And when it does, it completely blocks whatever little amount of room you had to see out of the rear. So you officially can't see anything out of the back of this car. And for that one reason alone, just because of how stupid it is, I think it's perfect. You've got a vent, and a vent, and another vent. And if you buy the SV, guess what you get? Another vent. That's right. Randy hates this with a burning passion. Like, if there's one thing that he says every time he has seen this car,
yellow
in fact,
calipers.
I could almost put the amount of times he's seen on this car. No, I could put it on my hand. He's seen it, I think, 5 times total since we took delivery of it. And every single time he has said those need to no longer be yellow. Every single time. So I don't know. That's a comment below kind of thing. I haven't done any photoshopping yet, but one thought is make these guys orange and keep the black, or make them black and make the Lamborghini part orange. You know, do a powder coating, something like that. Now, as for wheels, I really do like these black wheels, but I like brighter color ones just because black kind of gets lost when, I think, in the land of title and thumbnails, right? So whenever I see black wheels, I love them in person, but every time I see them in video, I go, I can barely see them. So I do like to have a little bit more pop. And also the car is completely PPF'd. We have on here, they're just little pieces of black vinyl, but the PPF is on top of them, which is nice. But they're just blacked out little side skirts here, and I mean, I didn't notice it at first. When I first saw the car, I just thought maybe it was an update to the bodywork with the car on 2013s. But no, I was wrong. Now, when I started looking more, I realized they were just vinyl. And I think, like, from a good 50-footer, it just updates the car a little bit. You know, it just makes it look like there's something more there. So inside here, nothing crazy for the spec, but just a couple small things that I think just take it like one notch up. The suede Alcantara inserts here. You've got the blue stitching, which is nice. I like contrasting colors. I like seeing that. It's one of the reasons I like the yellow calipers on this car, because I can see them and there's a clash. But it's a good clash. It's a nice opposite. So you've got dark color, light color. Dark color, light color. It works. This is the first Aventador I've been in for longer than just riding with somebody. And you start to notice things that are on the original Aventador that aren't on some of the newer ones, like the SVJ, for example. And when I say newer, I mean like the specialty ones. So you have a glove box. That's cool.
What?
I got Blake there too. He didn't even know.
I didn't even know. Hold on.
But, I mean, look at this. Like, this, it's just so, it's so dramatic. And I'll be honest, it's a little cute when you look at it from the front. It looks like a shark. But it's just nuts. It's so nuts in every single way. There's nothing normal about this damn car, and that's why it's so cool. So, that's why I bought this car. I wanted to do something new for 2021. And, of course, with Savage Garage, like, I want to keep up the trend. We have some of the coolest cars I've ever seen on a channel on YouTube. And I want to keep that trend going. And I wanted to have the ultimate car, like, because I'm looking at it like if I got an R8 or a Huracan or a 458, it would just be to eventually graduate to buying one of these. I wanted to get one of these while the Aventador was still the latest, greatest car from Lamborghini. I'm really excited for what we do in 2021. We've got some really cool stuff planned. And it's gonna be an absolute joy to see this hoe on the rally, making noise, going fast, and just looking cool as shit. That's all I can say. And not breaking down, and not freaking down.